It was a cold Monday morning when Daniel looked at himself in the mirror. He felt lost. His job was stressful, his energy was low, and he often told himself, "I'm just not good enough." Every day looked the same. Wake up, go to work, come home tired, sleep, repeat. One morning, while sitting in a small cafe, he overheard an old man talking to a young student at the next table. The man said, "You don't have to be twice as good tomorrow. You just have to be 1% better every day." Those words stayed in Daniel's mind all day. On his way home, he thought, what if I try to improve just a little every single day? Not everything at once, just small steps. The next morning, he woke up 10 minutes earlier than usual. He didn't check his phone. Instead, he made his bed and went for a short walk. That was all, but it felt different. He wrote in his notebook, Day 1, woke up early, went for a walk, felt good. The next day, he added one more small thing, reading 5 pages from a book instead of scrolling through social media. Day 2, read 5 pages, learned something new. At first, it didn't seem like much, but Daniel noticed a quiet change. He smiled more. He felt a little more confident. He wasn't trying to be perfect, just a little better. After a week, he realized how small habits can build strong results. He started preparing his lunch at home instead of buying fast food. He listened to English podcasts while commuting. He learned one new word each day and tried to use it. One morning, he met the same old man again in the cafe. Daniel walked over and said, "Sir, I think your advice changed my life. I'm not perfect, but I'm improving every day." The old man smiled and replied, "That's the secret, son. Perfection is not real. Progress is." From that moment, Daniel decided to live by one simple rule. Just 1% better every day. He didn't have big goals anymore. He had daily actions. Sometimes he still failed. He missed a walk, forgot to read, or ate junk food. But he never gave up. He wrote, "Failure is part of the 1% journey." Little by little, his life started to change. He wasn't rushing, he was growing. Weeks passed, and Daniel's small daily habits started to feel natural. He didn't need to force himself anymore. They had become part of his life. Every morning, he woke up early, read his 5 pages, took his short walk, and smiled at himself in the mirror. But after 2 months, something unexpected happened. His company announced a new project, a big one. His boss said, "We need someone responsible to lead this project. It will take time, focus, and good communication skills." Daniel felt nervous. The old Daniel would have stayed quiet, afraid of failure. But the new Daniel raised his hand slowly and said, "I would like to try." Everyone looked at him with surprise. His boss nodded. "All right, Daniel, let's see what you can do." That night, Daniel was scared. He knew he wasn't perfect, but he also knew something important. He didn't need to be. He just needed to improve a little every day. He began working on the project step by step. On day 1, he made a plan. On day 2, he organized his tasks. On day 3, he listened to his team and asked for their ideas. Each day, he wrote in his notebook, "What's my 1% improvement today?" Sometimes his 1% was learning to speak more clearly. Sometimes it was managing his stress. Sometimes it was simply taking a deep breath instead of getting angry. Little by little, the project moved forward. His team respected him because he listened and cared. His boss noticed his progress and said, "Daniel, you've changed. You're more confident now." Daniel smiled and replied, "I'm not perfect, sir. I just try to be 1% better every day." When the project ended 3 months later, it was a success. The company was proud, and Daniel was promoted. But what made him happiest wasn't the promotion. It was seeing how much he had grown inside. He thought about the first day in the cafe, when he had heard that wise man's words. Now he finally understood their real meaning. Improvement is not about doing great things once. It's about doing small things again and again, with patience and faith. One evening he wrote in his notebook, "Small steps create big changes. Success is not speed, it's direction." He started helping his younger colleagues at work. When they complained or felt lost, he would tell them the same thing. "You don't need to be perfect today, just focus on 1% better." They laughed at first, but then they started to try it. And soon, they noticed their own progress too. Daniel's journey inspired many people around him. He didn't become famous. He didn't become rich overnight. But he became something much more valuable, consistent, strong, and peaceful inside. Every morning before leaving for work, he looked in the mirror and whispered, "Let's grow again today." And he smiled, ready to improve his next 1%. Daniel's story teaches us a simple but powerful truth. Big success starts with small steps. You don't need to change your whole life in one day. You only need to make one small positive change, then repeat it again tomorrow. When you grow by just 1% every day, you may not see the result at first, but after 1 month, 1 year, or 1 lifetime, you'll look back and realize how far you've come. Every small choice, reading a few pages, waking up earlier, practicing English, or staying calm when things go wrong, adds up over time. The secret is not speed, the secret is consistency. If you want to learn English, don't try to be perfect. Just learn one new word today. Speak one new sentence. Listen to one short story. Then do it again tomorrow. That's how real progress happens. Remember Daniel's rule. Perfection is not real. Progress is. So, keep going, even when it feels slow, even when no one sees your effort. Your small actions are building your future. Now it's your turn. In the comments write, "I'll improve 1% today," if you want to start your own journey of small daily growth. And if this story inspired you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Leo_English_story for more motivational stories that help you learn English and build a better life. Stay consistent. Keep improving. Because 1% today becomes 100% tomorrow.